Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Most of the Pro Farmer Crop Tour is demonstrating that there is a wide variability in corn yield across the Corn Belt. This is evidenced by the corn futures markets up one day and down the next. All in all, it seems the average yields overall differ little from USDA's 175.5 bushels per acre average national yield projection. Temperatures continue to moderate across the Corn Belt, but very little rain is in the forecast into early September. New export sales of corn for the past week were about as the trade had expected at 25.6 million bushels. Soybean export sales were better than expected at 58.2. New export milo sales were 4.5 million bushels, with now 70.4 million bushels on the books to be shipped, and lots of that to the Communist Chinese. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM open for Milo trucks this week, 7 a.m. to 6:45. Timco Houston open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sunday. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle. Jody, how was the Thursday cattle sale?
Shorter on numbers, but plenty active market. 675 was the total today, compared with had about 950 last week. Compared to last week's sale, these calves and yearlings sold mostly steady. Instances, I thought $2 to $4 lower on some of the very fleshiest end of those heavyweight calves. Slaughter cows and bulls, about steady on those. Continued strong demand, especially for those heavyweight and high-yielding slaughter cows and bulls. Just a handful of replacement-type cows and cow-calf pairs sold fully steady. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from 205 up to a high of near 275. Didn't really have that many choice four weights to test that highest market. Most of them in that weight range traded from 220 to 250. Heifers, better quality heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, 185 up to a high of near 250, mostly $2 to $235. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding from 80 to 96. Did have some of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 98 to $1.10. Thin or very low yielding cows, just a few of those from 60 to 75. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, 95 to 117. Still some of those highest yielding slaughter bulls from 118 all the way to a high of 134. Cow-calf pairs, average to better quality, just a few singles and small groups, anywhere from 1450 to a high of 1950.
What do you anticipate for next week?
Well, it did rain some down there south of Interstate 10 within our trade area to the far south of where some of these sheep and goats have been coming from. So hopefully, instead of 8,400, we can get back near that 6,000 mark. Might help the market a little bit, may not, who knows. But I would think lighter numbers on sheep and goats and probably similar numbers on the cattle. I'd say somewhere between 600 and 700 head.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody Fry.
Any of us at the office at 325-653-3371. Mobile phone would be 234-7895.
We appreciate it, Jody. Thank you.
Have a good weekend, Larry.
You too. Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meats from yesterday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 413 on Thursday afternoon. That's higher 413 at 104.92. Estimated federal slaughter for hogs, 1.882 million head compared to 1.884 million last week, 1.926 million head during the same week last year. Wholesale box beef prices for Thursday afternoon, $317.63 for the choice, $291.91 for the select. That was up 58 and 32 cents respectively. USDA estimated the weekly slaughter at 488K. That's 1,000 lighter than last week, but it's 10,000 head below the same week last year. As we look toward total beef commitments, 19% of a year ago's pace at 661 million tons. That's beef exports. As we move toward Korea, South Korea, our biggest buyer, total beef commitments sit 19% below a year ago's pace. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did San Saba turn out?
You bet, Larry. We ended up having a good run today. I thought overall, right close to 1,300 head of cattle, more than I thought, with still seeing those 103 to 108 temperatures. I think today was right at 105, something like that. But the market was very good today. I thought overall the stocker steers, they were probably $4 to $5 higher. I had a really fancy set of steers. There's 10 of them in the group. weighed 473, brought $3 a pound, $1,400, $19 on those 4-weight calves. The stalker heifers were probably steady at $2 higher. The feeder steers were $2 higher. Had a group of 10 steers, weighed 621 at $258, a little over $1,600 and $2 on those. Very, very good price. I thought the packer cows were probably $3 to $5 higher. Packer bulls were fully steady. I thought our pairs and bred cow, what we did have, they were steady, but very, very limited test overall, Larry. Very good mark again. I thought overall, majority of the cattle were good quality today also.
How's the special lining up for Saturday?
The special real good. We're going to have around, I think, 2,800 head, give or take a few. We've already started a lot of them up. We'll finish doing that on today and then get everything ready to go. We'll have a running order probably around 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that. We'll post our website, also Facebook, everything else. Larry, we got around 600 some odd pairs going to be here. I think 900, right at 1,000 bred cows, about 450 bred heifers, and about 400 open heifers. We do have all those listed up on our website at jordan@cattle.com, Larry. A lot of pictures and photos and videos up there. And if you need any more information, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to get it to you.
The number?
It's area code 325-372-5159. And we do start at 10 o'clock Saturday. It will also be live on internet. Just go to our website, go to Cattle USA, a link there, and you'll be able to find it.
We appreciate you, Ken. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how's the bull business?
Oh, it's not too bad. We've had some calls this week. People are kind of kicking tires and thinking and asking about some fresh ones that are coming. And we got some boys that are talking about them Red Angus bulls. They're really a nice set. There's about 4 of them big old boys there. They're coming 3s, I guess, this spring, but they're, full 2.5-year-olds right now. And we got a few Angus bulls and a bunch of good young Polled Herefords and a few Horn Hereford bulls and a Maine or 2 standing around here, Larry. We just a little bit of variety, and probably come about end of September, first part of October, we're going to head up north and go get some fresh Charolais bulls and a few others in here. So just kind of hope. We had a nice rain this week in my house. Got 3 inches.
Good. Well, and I hope you catch some more. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Leroy.
And catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
Leroy, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry. Have a great one.
I will. Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're here with Aaron of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. Why should someone trust y'all with their farm and ranch investment, Aaron?
Good question, Larry. We fully believe that trust starts with truth and ends with truth every single day. We live by this code.
So tell me how that works when you're helping farm and ranch clients.
We understand that we're helping our clients with one of the most important transactions they'll ever make. We learn everything there is to know about the property, get professional photos and videos, create multiple marketing packages to send out, and we make sure all brokers and buyers know your ranch is available.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
Well, they can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. It's Thursday evening, looking toward Friday's sale. What's it looking like, Rodney?
Oh, we're going to be real short tomorrow. We had some good rains in the area, which was grand. And we're going to have about 200 head tomorrow, probably around 40 cows, and the rest will be yearlings, sir.
Good. Of the cows, any keepers, or are they mostly packer type?
No, sir. They're all packer cows. I think there's 2 black molly-faced pair, and the rest are all packer cows that come in, sir.
Good.
Got some light calves up there. And then we've got several good pens of calves up there. So we're going to have a good sale, but it's going to be light tomorrow, probably around 200.
Good. And y'all will split the pairs, I imagine?
No, sir, they ought to go back to the country. They're little cows,
Okay.
and they got good calves on them.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, y'all I can help you sell your cattle. Call me at 361-358-1727, or you can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it, Rodney. Have a good sale.
Yes, sir. Talk to you Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how'd the cattle sale go?
Went pretty well. We had 278 head today, which is a few more than we thought we'd catch with the wet conditions around everybody got. But tracker cows and bulls I thought sold pretty steady, and the calves and yearlings I thought sold real well. We had weaned steers and heifers here, the 7 weights. I mean, they brought all the money, 230, 240 on them. I mean, just you couldn't ask for a better sell on those. Choice steers $1.90 to $2.50, and those lightweights $2.20 to $2.85. Choice heifers $1.70 to $2.25, and those lightweights $1.95 to $2.75. Crossbred steers $1.65 to $2.30, and those lightweights $1.95 to $2.75. Crossbred heifers $1.60 to $2.15, and the lightweights $1.80 to $2.65. Stocker cows just had a handful, $90 to $1.10. Packer bulls $1 to $1.22. Breaker cows $99 to $1.14. And those cutters and canners, 82 to 97. Shelly cows, 35 to 55. We split all the pairs we had today. Had one bred cow in the house. She brought $1,000. So overall, really good market, and everybody's in a little better spirits with a little rain around.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's sales. Sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Thursday.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Klein.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite. What happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide, and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application, and now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed Mesquite and Weesatch control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
We're on the line with Russell Heller, Lexington Livestock Commission Company. Russell, what's Saturday looking like Thursday evening?
I know quite a few calves. There's 4 or 5 sets of calves, anywhere from 20 to probably 40 head apiece, and most of them are Charolais or blacks.
Good. Any cows you know of yet?
No cows, just one set of weighing cows, and nothing to go back with.
All right. Tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you for the Saturday sale in Lexington, Russell Heller.
Yes, sir. Start at 12 noon on Saturday, and you can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
Russell, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle at Company Corpus. Milo through Corpus in August, 10.59. Houston, 10.68. Progresso, 8.72. Brownsville, 10.15. Yellow corn through Corpus in August, 5.08 and a quarter. Houston, 5.27 and a quarter. Progresso, 5.67 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Houston. August delivery, September plus 5, 7.58. And we'll call Placido beans November less 70, 13.01 and 3/4. Texas cotton, 1,388 bales, 79.59 on the low side, 82.84 on the high side, 81.22 average against those 1,338 bales sold on Friday. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. Thanks for listening to us on one of our 14 affiliated stations or at downonthefarmradio.com. Crop news and livestock market information, no place but Granny Marble's kitchen table. No place but down on the farm. I'm Larry Marble. Good day.